Hi everyone. So I have a transmission that I would like to share that came through in dream time. So it was a vision, but sort of not fully into sleep, into dream, but slightly upon waking. So a very important vision I was given this morning. It does come from Arcturus, which is important to keep in mind. So there is a diagram to go with this as well, and I will create one and include it with this transmission, with this video. So to begin, there is a woman, and she is pointing to a large diagram, which can be a TV screen or a large board that is depicting something. So she's pointing to the sun in the top left part of the board or the screen, and it is explained that, and also I am given the knowledge that the sun releases a sequence, and the sequence travels right to the right of the sun, and it travels down. So there is a yellow vertical line that goes through the sun all the way down, and then a yellow horizontal line that goes in both directions, so across to the right. So there's a woman, she's pointing to the sun, and then also directly next to me, there is another woman who's explaining to an older gentleman what exactly is occurring and what it is that he needs to do should he see this or witness this. And it's possible that he may see this on the television. So it may be shown on the television, something going on regarding this. And then what we, in the dream or the vision, what it is that we do is then we move into the next room, and then the next phase begins. So all of this is extremely symbolic. So let's see. So I'll continue with what happened. So the woman is pointing to the sun in the top left. I am told, and it is known, it is given to me that it releases a sequence to the right and down, which is the solar cross, and to watch the water. So the phrase "watch the water," that's not something that that I've followed at all over the years. I know many people have followed the phrase "watch the water" and what that means, what that might mean moving forward. So that's not something that I've really, that's come across my awareness, that I've really paid attention to, or that's really resonated with me. So to be told this and to be shown this in dream, in this vision, is quite significant, I feel. So on this diagram, there is the sun, there is the phrase "watch the water" in this diagram, and on the bottom right, there is an oval or a circle that is pushed out as if you would see a small pond of water. So there is water, blue water, calm water on the screen on the bottom right. So I'm told the sequence has begun. The sequence has begun. And okay, so the sequence, going deeper into the sequence, it is long, short, short, long. Long, short, short, long. And that feels like a bit of Morse code to me, but it really comes through as sort of a lighthouse, emitting a signal. And so with this long, short, short, long, I'm told the sun will be as the moon, emit pulsing light, the solar cross. I asked what color, and I was told yellow, orange, rose gold, white, and green. And I asked, why do we have to watch the water? Do we have to be near the water? And I was told the water will be near you. And I asked, what will the water do? Is it about the reflection? And I was told it is about the fluidity. into timelessness. The water becomes the portal through which you go. This solar sequence is the signal for the water to become the portal. Okay, so it is about the fluidity into timelessness. The water becomes the portal through which you go. This solar sequence is the signal for the water to become the portal. And I'm reminded again that this is Arcturian given, so very much connected to Arcturus, the Arcturus star system, and the divine timing for the restoration of divine order for the planet. So I then asked, is this the solar flash that everyone is thinking of? And the answer is, in a way, it is not as you would think. So the guidance is to be very careful about the term solar flash and what events you might be or have been attaching to what you perceive to be the solar flash. So what might unfold as a result of that. So it's important to not have any preconceived notions about what may unfold due to these events, or what it is that you term the solar flash, and what it is that you expect to happen. So in a way, it is not as you would think, is the answer to that. So then I'm being shown a lighthouse and a watchtower, and sort of how they switch between each other, how they can be both things. So really seeing this energy, this communication, this emitting of a frequency and within pulses is as what a lighthouse would do or a watchtower would provide. And I'm given the numbers 222, and I'm shown many rubies joined together. So if you can picture many small rubies interconnected, sort of in like a grid, and it becomes a ruby torus. So a ruby torus, moving, constantly moving, glittering, unfolding. And there are red strings above and below. So this to me means creating and crystallizing a new foundation. So that's what the astrology is communicating at this time and assisting at this time, is creating a new foundation. So a cradle to create new foundations. So let's see. There are going to be three pulses. And this occurs even though I'm told that the sequence has already begun. This occurs on July 23rd. And I'm given water and watchtower and water, and how the tower is the water. The tower itself is the water. So the similarities between this energy really comes in. Again, it is about the fluidity here. There are similar sounds, similar consonants, similar streams that flow through the voice, through the tongue, through the lips, the T, the W, the R, everything flowing and forming. So that's coming in as very important. Also, please take me home. So the signal for returning home also comes in as important, remembering the signal for the returning home. And then I am told the sequence will unfold through the 25th. So this is going from July 23rd, when it begins, to July 25th. And I asked, why is this important to know? And I'm told abilities will be enhanced with the water. And this relates to fluidity and stability. And this is the portal through which you enter the next room. So again, like the next phase of something, of embodiment, of beginning. So the very next phase. And this is collectively, this is collective, and this is personal as well. And I asked, what happens on the 25th? And I'm told, phase lock complete. So everything is complete by the 25th. That is what occurs. I'm told, watch the signal from the tower. Watch the signal from the tower. It is fluid like water, the sun and the moon. So if we go back to what was transmitted, the sun will be like the moon. The sun will be as the moon gleaming, shining, radiant, has a feminine quality, silver frequency, and the sun is the divine masculine. So that's that golden frequency, the golden harmonic. So to translate this, thus far, this is the golden energy streaming in, the silver energy, the divine masculine and feminine purely weaving itself. So this is that Trinity divine union energy coming in, and that, and I'm sure there's more yet to be known and seen, felt, to be unfolded. So that's something that will be transmitted beginning the 23rd through the 25th, and then phase lock complete then. And then if we go to the astrology, so the 23rd, the sun just entering Leo at 0 point Leo is square Chiron, which is now in Taurus at 0 Taurus, 049. So this is a major identity shift. It's a major shift in perception and a major shift in consciousness. So there is a really big change on that day. And Chiron is, even though he's in Taurus, he is amongst the Piscean constellation. Cetus is there as well. So very, very watery. So I can imagine something relating to the water, but also Taurus relating to the earth. Opening new streams from within. There is a major shift then again. A square, yes, it is consciousness, but it is a really big physical change within the planet itself. So a great emergence of new light. So there will be a really big change on that day. Mercury also going direct on that day, 16 degrees Cancer, 19. So purely aligned with the Sirian frequency. So aligned with Sirius, bringing through Sirian star streams, Sirian communication, Sirian telepathy. I am getting confirmation from Sirius right now. And you might receive that telepathy through the ears, through sounds, through frequencies, through tones, through clicks, through pressure, which can sort of sound like the doctor's stethoscope coming in. So that tapping, sort of like the sound going in and out a little bit. You might get it as a different flow through the nasal passages or through the head. So everything changing within the head and the brain as well. So all of that fluidity and flow coming in, reconnection, recommunication, all of that changing. How we connect to ourselves and our higher guidance is also changing as well. So there are big shifts, 23 through 25. On the 25th, Neptune is sextile Pluto. It is also the day out of time. So in the 13 moon and Mayan calendar, it is a reset. It is a pause before we begin the new galactic year on the 26th. And we also have Saturn stationing retrograde on the 26th and the North Node changing into Aquarius. So Saturn ruling time. It is a really big pause. So Saturn ruling time, the day out of time, moving into timelessness. All of this resonates and correlates for a really big shift that begins on the 23rd for all of this. It's very exciting that this transmission came in. I'm so fascinated to see if any of this resonates with you, anything coming into your awareness regarding the sun, regarding the water, what's changing with you right now. Everything is changing because we have the cradle, what everyone is calling the basket. It's Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, creating a really big resonant, great grand Merkaba, which is the six-pointed star, all at 4 degrees, purely aligning, raising us up into a higher consciousness. It is the bed and the cradle that brand new things are birthed from. It is the womb itself. So it's so exciting. So again, I will include the image that I've created to show you what it is that I exactly saw. Please let me know if anything comes up from your gazing at the sun, or any dreams that come up regarding the sun or regarding the water, anything that comes into your awareness, please do share. In the meantime, I have one-to-one sessions open. So if you want to connect to dive into your cosmic blueprint, your natal astrological chart, we can see exactly what's going on for you, what is opening and activating right now, and how everything is changing for you, and what is in the cards for your transformation. It's very exciting. So exciting. So my website is jenniferalexander.net. And I think that's it for now. Okay. So much love.